The current Swedish royal family, the House of Bernadotte, has an incredibly unique and surprising origin: France. The founder was Jean-Baptiste Jules Bernadotte, born in Pau, France. He was a non-noble French lawyer who became a celebrated Marshal of France under Napoleon. Adoption and succession, 1810. Sweden's King Charles XIII was elderly and childless. In 1810, the Swedish Parliament, Riksdag, unexpectedly elected Bernadotte as the heir to the Swedish throne, largely because of his successful military background. Ascension, 1818. Bernadotte arrived in Sweden, was adopted by the king, and ultimately ascended to the throne in 1818 as King Charles XIV John, establishing the current dynasty. Carl Gustaf's early life and tragedy, 1946 to 1973. Carl Gustaf's early life was defined by an early tragedy and his unique position as the sole male heir. Birth. Born on April 30th, 1946, as the only son and youngest of 5 children to Prince Gustav Adolf and Princess Sibylla. Father's death, 1947. When Carl Gustaf was just 9 months old, his father, Prince Gustav Adolf, died in a plane crash. This meant the young prince grew up without knowing his father and became the second in line to the throne, behind his grandfather. Crown Prince, 1950. Upon the death of his great-grandfather, King Gustav VI, Adolf, in 1950, his grandfather became King Gustav VI Adolf, and the 4-year-old Carl Gustaf became the crown prince and heir apparent. Education. He completed traditional military training across the Swedish Army, Navy, and Air Force, followed by extensive studies at Uppsala and Stockholm universities, focusing on political science, sociology, history, and economics. Ascension and constitutional change, 1973 to 1980. Carl XVI Gustaf's ascension marked a definitive break from the past as he became the first monarch stripped of all political power. Ascension, 1973. Carl Gustaf acceded to the throne on September 15, 1973, at the age of 27, upon the death of his grandfather, King Gustav VI Adolf. The 1974 Instrument of Government. This new constitutional law came into effect shortly after his coronation. It formally stripped the monarch of all executive power, including appointing the prime minister, signing legislation, and serving as commander-in-chief of the military. The king's role. His role became purely ceremonial and representative, to be a unifying symbol of Sweden. His personal motto, "For Sweden, with the times," reflects this modern constitutional role. Marriage, 1976. He married Silvia Sommerlath in 1972, who was a professional interpreter he met at the 1972 Munich Olympics. This was seen as a modern move, and Queen Silvia became the first Swedish queen with a professional career before marriage. The change in the succession, 1980. A major constitutional change fundamentally altered the line of succession for his children. Absolute primogeniture, 1980. Following the birth of his daughter, Victoria, 1977, and his son, Carl Philip, 1979, the Swedish Parliament changed the act of succession. It was made gender-neutral and retroactive, absolute primogeniture. Victoria becomes heir. This meant that his eldest child, Victoria, immediately superseded her younger brother, Carl Philip, to become the crown prince and heir apparent, first in line to the throne. Sweden was the first country in the world to adopt this law. The modern reign and streamlining, 1980 to present. The king has since reigned as a popular and dedicated ceremonial figure, championing causes and modernizing the institution. Charitable focus. Both the king and Queen Silvia are known for their deep commitment to social and environmental issues, including the World Wildlife Fund and the World Childhood Foundation founded by the Queen. Royal House reduction, 2019. In another move towards modernization and transparency, the king announced that the children of his younger children, Prince Carl Philip and Princess Madeleine, would no longer be members of the royal house. Impact. They retained their titles and place in the line of succession, but they are not expected to carry out official royal duties, effectively distinguishing the core working royals, the king, the queen, Crown Princess Victoria and her family, from other family members. King Carl XVI Gustaf is now the longest reigning monarch in Swedish history, overseeing the complete transition of the Swedish monarchy into a purely symbolic, modern institution.